and welcome to Coffee Talk. In this episode, I am talking with Micah, who narrated the Freakland City audiobook. Tell us about your work in film and television, and how those industries have helped you with voiceover.
Well, I moved to Los Angeles a while ago to be an actor, like a lot of people do. And then like a lot of people do, I had to pay bills, so I started working in post-production and then in production. And I've been very lucky, exceptionally lucky, to have been a small part of some very big projects. You can't be a part of these projects without, or hopefully you can't be a part of these projects without paying attention and trying to figure out why they're doing what they're doing, why they're telling the story they're telling, and how. And that structure, that language is pretty universal, and it's really helpful to know and understand it. And that knowledge and understanding has helped me immensely.
What initially got you interested in voiceover work?
Well, like I said, I came to Los Angeles to be an actor. And even though I was producing, that drive, that urge never really goes away. So voiceover has been a really fundamentally rewarding outlet for that. I've been able to record voiceover while I've been producing. I've been able to record voiceover since I've been stuck at home during this pandemic. For me, there's no difference between doing voiceover and acting. It's all one and the same. There's a couple of technical things you have to get right, but beyond that, the only barriers are in your head.
Is there anything that stands out to you as challenging about narrating a story?
I think the most challenging thing about narrating a book or a story is not what most people would think. It's not the technical side of it. It's not the editing. It's not the proofing. It's not even the prep. The hardest thing, if you're doing a book that you love, and you fall in love with them as you go, the hardest thing becomes finishing. It's like saying goodbye to, these characters that you've grown a real connection with over the process of recording.
I agree. I think it's like finishing the book. You can't wait until the next one comes out because you have to continue this story. How did you enjoy Freakland City?
If I had to sort of awkwardly attempt to break down the things that I like about Freakland City, I would say it's the unique nature of the storytelling and the character work. I enjoy characters that are flawed yet full and that make understandable decisions in the circumstances in which they find themselves. So, ordinary people in extraordinary circumstances create extraordinary people. And I think that's sort of, it's a universal truth. And I think that attitude, whether explicit or not, sort of shines through in this.
Do you think you had a favorite line or part of this story?
So it's exceptionally difficult to pick out a favorite part of a story. It's like asking someone what their favorite song is. It could change based on your mood or the time of day or whether the sun's behind a cloud or not. But, one of the things that I really loved in Freakland was when Drake and Veronica go to the clinic for the first time and the receptionist says, "Which animal best fits your temperament?" It really sort of struck a neat chord. It made you feel like, what the heck is going on here? So I thought it was well executed and a lot of fun.
Do you have a character that stands out to you the most?
I don't think I could pick out a favorite character overall. I would say that what I enjoyed about the story is what I enjoyed about the characters in general, which is that they're gray. They're not black and white. They're flawed human beings. And to me, that brings emotional depth to storytelling because it's more real. Warehouse buildings create a mountain range of concrete and glass down the industrial district street. Window after window of cold glass reflects the dark night sky. Only one building emits a warm glow from within the massive structure. Inside, the floor is illuminated by rows of suspended lighting.
It's really been a pleasure to have you narrate and bring this story to life. So thank you. And thanks to all of you for listening. Don't miss my next episode.